Hey folks! Welcome back to some more Fate's Grand Order. On our last episode in this Fate Extra Triple C collaboration event, we had slain Gilderais, bore witness to a Seraphix member's final moments, and also got Sir Tristan to join our party after we had done battle with him. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and see what this next whip is going to be all about. Righty-ho! So, it's an unknown class enemy servant. I may have an idea as to what that may be, but let's just update and see if I can find a Tristan that I'd like to use. I only think one of my friends has one, so I guess rather than save me from refreshing a bunch, let's just bear with this guest one. Now, why do I want to use a Tristan? I quite like the fella, and I really wish I had one. And I was just thinking, you know, it's been a while since I've last used one when it came to my friends list. And since we have a guest servant one, now's the perfect opportunity to at least use him once again, even if I may not use him much in subsequent, well, blips. But anyways, let's hit the button and see what this is going to be all about. I see, so this place was once an oil rig. I'm afraid I was only summoned to Seraph about 10 days ago, so... I see, so there is still much you do not know. Tell me, have you been fighting in a Holy Grail War all this time then, as BB indicated in her public address? You wound me, Sir Gawain! I may be easily swayed, but I am not so rudderless as to be blown around without a single thought in my head. I have been exploring Seraph in an effort to capture this BB and encountered some servants along the way. But they had lost all sense of reason and become little more than bloodthirsty ogres. I could not leave those once great heroes to drown themselves in blood and hedonism. So in accordance with my duty as a heroic spirit, I put an end to most of the servants in this area myself. And yet, even they were mere trifles compared to that thing. It was truly a nightmare. I have seen her for myself. I even fought her several times, but each time I was forced to retreat. She is the ruler, no, the destroyer of this era. Each of the servants she finds, she folds in a needy caress before crushing them to death. That deplorable, bouncy alter ego is a servant's greatest foe. I feel like I'm missing some critical context here, even though I kind of already could guess whom of what you're talking about. I mean, it's a bouncy alter ego, Ho 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 ho. Tristan, do try to refrain from getting overly poetic with your descriptions. Also, did you say bouncy? Could you be a bit more specific as to what you mean by that? You're being awfully abstract. Be that as it may, I am afraid I have no better way to describe her. This alter ego differs greatly from our companion, but is a force to be reckoned with nonetheless. I see, and you say bouncy is the most apt descriptor for her. It seems you will not be able to grasp the danger she poses until you see her for yourself. As luck would have it, this fork in our path will take us to the central command room. It is in what is known as Breast Valley, the domain of this particular alter ego. Ah, now I get it. That was actually a pretty apt description, if also a totally stupid one. I can hear you, you know. I knew alter egos were nothing but pure evil. You got what he was talking about, Miltralus? I did. This may be a bit of a diversion, but we'll have to deal with this problem sooner or later, so you may as well see for yourself. Tristan is talking about another being like me. This way will take us to her domain. Her name is Passionlip, and she is the alter ego of love and hatred. She was born from BB, just like me. She's also friggin' adorable, though. I think I'm getting a little tired. Well, of course you are. Your body's outline has started to disintegrate. Remember how I told you that humans who stay on Seraph for a long time get converted into data? Why am I smiling, you say? Because I enjoy seeing you suffer, of course. Oh my, how sadistic. The pained creases on your forehead, the flush of exhaustion in your cheeks, the way you're biting your lip at the fear of being disintegrated. I can't get enough of it. I love seeing your face like that. Is this really the time for bad jokes? It's no joke, it's the truth. This is who I am. I hate humans, but I get such a thrill from tormenting them. I love it. Not to mention they add to my EXP when I'm done. I just adore listening to them squeal. They're the perfect livestock. But don't worry, I won't do anything to you just yet. You're so useful after all. And besides, we're allies now, right? So I'll make sure you get to a safe area. Now buck up already. You've gone out of the worst spots than this plenty of times, haven't you? The chest area just lies past that passageway, about 500 meters from here. Hold it, I have footsteps. Somebody is coming. Help! Somebody help me! Oh! Who are you? You're pretty cute though, but who are you? I guess you work for Chaldea, maybe? More evil servants! Please spare me! I don't have anything on me! This is... a survivor! Wait, that uniform? You're from Chaldea? Oh, thank goodness! Someone finally came to help! Nice to meet you. Now please, help me! My name's Mabel McIntosh. I'm 28 years old, and I'm the best robotics operator on Seraphix. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam. I am Gawain, and this is Dave. We have indeed come from Chaldea in order to investigate. Could you please tell us everything you know? Don't call me madame. Do I look middle-aged or married to you? Oh, by the way, you have such a handsome smile. You said your name was Gawain? What do you do for a living? How old are you? What's your income like? Oh, and of course, the most important part. You're not married, are you? That is a difficult question to answer, milady. I did indeed have a wife back when I was alive, but now that I am a servant, that is all in the past. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my wife. I am, however, not so old-fashioned as to deny myself the many freedoms that servanthood offers. He actually said it. That moron came right out and said it. An alter ego? Not another one. Oh gosh, I'm dead. I'm as good as dead. What are people from Chaldea doing with her? Humans and eagles are supposed to be mortal enemies. Go on, Gawain, finish her off. Chaldean servants are supposed to be on humanity's side, right? Hurry up and kill her, otherwise... that thing caught up. Everyone quick, we have to get out of here. There's no way you could beat her. That monster crushed all of the 128 new servants that got here earlier, all at once. Her. Oh. Her claws are huge! Indeed. No, that's not Gawain. Indeed, that is Passionlip, the monstrous alter ego who rules this area. So you really have been bound. It must be so hard for you. Hang in there, Lip. Here she comes. Get ready, Dave. That's the sentinel that sealed off this area. You'll have to defeat the sentinels if you want to explore all of Seraph, so see for yourself what that will mean. Aww. So she's in full bondage gear. I mean, I know she's a masochist, but that's so unfortunate for her, though. Pear Fang. Being forced to work under BB's rule. Alright, so, okay, this must be scripted. What the heck? That's mean! That is really, absolutely, positively mean. So we do this. Okay, so this is buff removal, right? I did not mean to click it. I meant to hold it. I meant to hold you! Oh well. Okay, so we have this for later. Or we could use it now to tank a turn. But two of our characters do resist, so we'll use this for now. We're not going to use Sadistic Streak because I don't want to lower my defense for now. But we'll do this, however. Stop guarding! I know you have high debuff resistant Lip, but for Pete's sake! Hey, let's go. Get some NP gauge here, because we're going to need that buff removal potentially. Well, she stunned herself for now, but that Pierce Invuln is going to be scary. Yeah, I need that buff removal. Oh lordy, okay. Give me a crit melt, please! Nice! Oh! That was a crit! Okay, stop that, please! Oh no, we're gonna get absolutely positively bonked by her noble phantasm, and there's nothing I can do about it because I accidentally wasted Tristan's skill! Ah! Ah! Because we know that Lip has that! Oh my lord. At least we could try and seal her noble phantasm. Then again, we missed that skill, didn't we? Oh lordy. Oh lordy. You hit so hard. Oh, now we get an arts card. And she sells trash and crash on. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Because this is what this was going to be intended for. Gosh dang it. Had I saved it. I didn't mean to click it, remember? You know what? Because I don't want to see a triple kill. And just as a reprimand for my earlier use of that misclick, I am just doing this for buff removal. Yup. Now, this could all go AWOL, and I mean AWOL, if, and only if, she casts the skill preemptively. If she does, oh lordy. But dang, man. Okay, buff's gone. That's the only reason I used that command spell. Because that's what that skill would have done. Okay, let's see what you gotta do. Oh. She doesn't use her noble phantasm. Ow, 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 ow! I should have done that. I forgot that was the peg. Oh gosh. I don't know why I used it on that particular turn. But yeah, the fact that it's an extra attack, I wasn't expecting that. Gosh dang, man. Okay, well I think I know what I'll do for now. Ring of Isis. Get my evade back up. Just for safetyness. Also more crit stars. I guess I should have expected this to be an extra attack based fight since it's our first encounter with Lip though. Because that's generally how it goes with the major things, huh? Like if they have an AoE Noble Phantasm, it's always going to be extra attacks. But alas. I thought they may have broke that rule, especially because you know that she has Pierce Invincibility. Oh. Oh, I wanted to fire off Melt's Noble Phantasm and Tristan's. Dang. Oh well. In the end, that wee button press didn't matter. The command spell, if anything, just saved us from watching a dead servant, but, you know. Oh! 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 Dave, over here! She's about to use her most terrible skill! Go away and you take care of that woman! As for you, I see you need no instruction! No, you don't! I know all about trash and crush! Tristan, take care of Dave! He won't be able to get away fast enough with those human legs of his! Understood! Apologies, Dave, but we must leave this area immediately! How come? You see... Ah! Oh lord! What? What was that? It seems as though she compressed the entire passageway into a tiny cube. She did. That's Lip's IDS skill, Trash and Crush. She can compress anything within her field of vision into a cube, regardless of how big or strong it is. This irreversible codec makes her the strongest alter ego in terms of sheer destructive power. Her only real weakness is her mental immaturity. but since her sense of self is being suppressed right now, that won't be of much help to us. Right now, Lip is nothing but a defense mechanism that crushes everything that comes near her. Her sense of self suppressed. How cruel. Oh. But now's not the time for sympathy. Milady, since this passageway is being compressed, does this mean we can no longer use this route? That's right. Nice to see you're paying attention, Sir Gawain. As of now, our path to the chest has disappeared. As this area is sentinel, Lip can still jump between different areas, but we're stuck without a route. Come on, we need to hurry back to the fog before we get to Cubed 2. Oh gosh, I thought I was going to die of fright watching two alter egos fight. But I'm more scared of the idea of staying here, so please take me with you. Gawain, help her! Naturally, I won't let the first survivor we've met perish now. A wise decision, Dave. I can see why Sir Gawain trusts you. Please allow me to apologize for my earlier rudeness. With you as my master, I am certain I will not be led astray again. I, Tristan, Knight of the Round Table and Child of Sadness, am truly at your service. I wish. Oh, the ahs! I refuse to do an extended one. No sensual Daves today. Alright, so we had our first... Oh my lord! Gate key has been added to I am event exchange. What? What is this? Oh. So I'll have to go for other resources that are separate from Sakura coins in the future. Okay. But for now, we shall do the story bit. Yes. Start the quest! What's gonna happen next? Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! So that's our situation. Wow, look at you, you're still in your teens and yet here you are. You must have been so scared. But that aside, whoa, you're trapped here just like I am. I haven't been saved at all. Somebody, anybody, help me! Well now, this is an unpleasant surprise. It's almost astonishing how little she knows. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of good-for-nothing swine. I've been doing my very best. I even beat my personal lifetime record for fastest sprint. Sneaking out once the alter ego was asleep and running as fast as I could for that long really took me back to my school days. You know how it is, any group you join eventually makes you run in some sort of marathon, right? I tried to tell them I didn't enroll in Rockefeller University to join the track team or anything like that. But I ended up getting roped into running every year. Thanks to that though, I'm alive right now. I see, so that is why you have such shapely legs. At any rate, Madame, Lady Maple, can you tell us what you saw in the central command room? Of course, the command room hasn't been digitized, although the only survivors besides me are Arnold, Miss Trapane, and Holly. Miss Trapane hasn't been back since she said she was going out to try and contact Chaldea. Holly, well, he gave himself too much morphine, and he hasn't left the locker in a week. So, the only people left in the command room were me and Arnold. And we didn't have much food left, so it was just a matter of time until Arnold and I fought, right? I didn't want that to happen, so I summoned up my courage and ran away to the outside world. I see, so you've been holed up in the command room this whole time. So you can't show us around Seraph. You can't fight. All you can do is cry and draw enemies to us. What are you going to do now, Dave? I don't see point in keeping this useless human around. Take her with us, of course. Quite right, Dave. Unfortunately, we shall have to abandon our conquest of Breast Valley for now. Lady Meltrilus, you appear to know where we can find a safe area. Let us hurry there at once, so that Dave may rest. Well, these are the Phis, the area that connects to the dock. There is only one analog building. It has magical protection and contains too many indecipherable elements to digitize. It is a Christian chapel built to provide Seraphix's crew a place for spiritual support. Aha! The cross I was able to see off in the distance must belong to that church! Unfortunately, there is a servant here that even I couldn't hope to defeat. The Lancer Count Vlad III, also known as Vlad the Impaler. He still roams this area. We shall have to do battle with him if we are to reach the chapel. Proceed with care! Oh, don't you worry. We shall proceed with care. And bonk that Vlad. So I guess it would be Lancer Vlad, yeah. Well, we have plenty of sabers. Speaking of Lancers. Lancers and Riders, eh? Okay. I'm just thinking what I want to bring. So on the saber front, we can bring a Narrow Bride. Or alternatively, while this won't get me as much currency, I could bring a waiver for the MP charge, which is a very tempting prospect for now. Because I have a feeling this is going to be a Mook node, at least potentially. I guess we'll have to find out, though. We'll still keep Mel in the front, though. Or shall we? Yeah, we'll keep Mel in the front, and then we'll bring a Saber like Mordred's. And then change her craft essence. We need to change the craft essence on you, actually. Let's take off Hansi's craft essence for now. Change Mordred's to a K-Scope. And give you an event bonus craft essence, just on the off chance that this can proc it. There we go! Perfect cost. Nice! Now, I know that I could also bring Mash as an option, and that might actually be a good idea. But I want to keep the Sakura coin drops as much as possible. Hence why I've got Suzuka all the way in the bag, even though she's level 1. But right, so we're going to want an offensive craft essence. I mean, Mystic Code here. Not a Buster one. Mystic Code Chaldea is always nice. I still feel a little bit bad about using that command spell because we would have got through that fight perfectly fine without it. It's just that I, again, really did not want to see somebody die due to my silly misclick. So I just took the hit. Besides, it's going to recharge in a couple of days if I ever need them for something else anyway. Because I used one for farming off screen. There it is. Once we get through that passageway, we'll be at the Seraphix chapel. Although... Indeed, these blood-stained spears stuck in the floor give me pause as well. I have heard that the Emperor skewers opponents with his spears and pins them to the ground. There must be at least 30 spears here, and it seems he didn't stop at killing servants. There are also... Indeed, my spears pierce not only heroic spirits, but beasts who have forgotten their faith and lost their dignity. Such terribly dull, infuriating battles. They were little more than animals in human dress. Truly, it was as if I were back in the holy war for which I am famous. A clash, bereft of chivalry or honor. A servant! I am afraid you are mistaken, Dave. Please stand back. This knight has naught but madness in his eyes. He is not the man he once was. Well, well, this is a surprise. I was not expecting to see a master here. We cannot have that. No human should live in such a depraved land as this. I shall have to kill you. I must snuff you out. I must show you God's true love. Ha 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 ha! No need to be modest. Even I shall not escape not escape unscathed from the slaughter. I was reading that right. My mouth was telling me yes, but mine was telling me no for some reason. Any hoodles. So let us descend into hell together, my friends. We have lost sight of what is right, engaged in blasphemy, and succumbed to our desires. Seraphix has become a blight on all that is good. Even purgatory offers no salvation. We must pay the price for our sins. This very chapel is a hotbed for all manners of wickedness. It seems he has lost himself to his anger. How unseemly. This is going nowhere. Is that so? Because I recall a certain similarly angry someone attacking us at one point too. I am well aware of my past transgressions. I must say, I never thought I would endure such biting wet from the lips of an alter ego. Ah, it saddens me that your tongue is just as venomous as your thorns. Enough playing around. If we are facing a Lancer, I shall lead the charge. Count Vlad III of Wallachia, my master requires a place to rest. If you would deny a visitor proper hospitality, you are not fit to speak of God's love. Come, I shall cleanse your blood-stained armor with my flame. That's more like it. I have been awaiting you, my magnificent rival. But you would do well not to underestimate we spearmen. A demon god already inhabits my body. Your sword will not pierce it so easily. Did you just say?
先輩
A demon god? What? Huh. Interesting. Given the fact of what happened in the final singularity, that is very interesting. Oh, MP gain! Ah, nice, okay. That's fine, that's fine. Melt managed to guard with her massive debuff resist. That is fan-dabidozy. I think we'll do this for now, though. Fire off a Noble Phantasm. Actually, let's get some NP gain first and foremost. And then do this. As we can get Mordred's Noble Phantasm back up again quite quickly, especially thanks to her overcharge. And Waver being oh so Waver. Okay, let's just do this. Because we'll get some NP gain here as well. Nice. Mordred could also rid herself of that debuff actually, so we're fine on that front. That's a lot of enemies though. Okay, let's get some NP gain here though. Crime ballet maybe? No, I think I'll be fine as far as taking damage goes. I'm just scared of what may happen to Waver, honestly. As there are a bunch of riders. Oh gosh! Okay, they have defense buffs and attack buffs. Let's use our mana burst here, I think. We can get a bit more NP gain here from Melt as well. If that guy survives. Of course it does, because of the defense buff, which is good for us. Because we get some NP gauge. And now there's a bunch left. Due to the craft essences, holy moly. Alright then. Waver's buffs come up in 2 turns, so I guess I'm going to evade with him. Should I evade? We have a heal just on the off chance. Well, we'll live with that. I'll try and do this though. Try and kill an eater. Ah, no crit. I'll try to be cheeky with that. Of course we get a crit Mordred though. Oh, speaking of crits. Cheeky, cheeky. Okay, one more turn to level with Waver. We'll get a little bit of NP gauge here, I think. Or should we do a bit more damage? We'll do a little bit more damage. Yeah. As Waver's just gonna fill up his NP gauge anyway. Now, as long as this one doesn't crit anybody... Okay. Yowza. I'm a heal Melt a little bit. Okay, Buster, Arts quick. This should be good enough. Close, actually. Okay. We can also do this to fire off Melt's Noble Phantasm the subsequent turn, even though it's going to be on a Lancer. I think I'm fine with that, though. Yeah. Damage is damage, after all. And then we can also fire off Mordred's Noble Phantasm. Okay. With no demerits at that. Right, so it's gonna be Vlad. Yup. Okay, what's that buff he's got? Let's see. Oh my lord, and it's unremovable too. Okay. Now, as tempting as it is to go for Mordred's Noble Phantasm here, I will refrain, especially with the Waver buffs for now, because then I could just start charging up Noble Phantasms the subsequent turn again. So we'll do this for stars. This is not going to hit hard at all, though. But it's better than what I could maybe offer. Oh, 22,000. Plus a decent chunk there. Innocent monster. Oh, that's kind of scary. Mordred's got normal Phantasm Prime, though. Which is fine, I'll still do this nonetheless. Oh, Melt Brave Chain, though. We'll do this. We won't use the buff on Melt, however. No. Okay. Buff up Mordred, as she's going to be our main strike force here. We've got a crit with Mordred anyway, so do something like this. We could go for more crits, but I want to try and get another Noble Phantasm from Melt. Okay. Oh, that's scary. Because the fact they could crit. Okay, that's not too bad. We could also do this, get another Noble Phantasm from Mordred. It's always says allowed on 99%. Nice, okay, good. Been that fantastic. Let's go, Mordred! Whack this old man! This uncle! This very depraved uncle! Okay, that's not too bad. That's really not bad, actually. Because then we could just do this. Yeah, we can lower his NP charge. Get an Arch Chain out of it too. Start building up for another Mordred Noble Phantasm at that. No stun, unfortunately, but he does have a big debuff resistance. I mainly did it for the charge stab and the Arch Chain, of course. Okay, that's back. We've almost got a heal up. We can evade with Melt here, which I think I will. As she's the most likeliest candidate to potentially get bonked if Fixate on. If Waver gets Fixate on, who did I get brought in? I'm just thinking. Because if we do this, because we're going to get a bunch of stars in subsequent turn. That's also why I'm partially thinking of just getting this quick chain done. Because then we can crit with Mordred, and hopefully finish off Vlad with no Noble Phantasm thrown our way. Granted, this could go poorly, and I've just wasted an evade. But we'll see. I just want to need a bunch of stars here, though. Because crits are going to be very helpful. Especially considering that we have enough to crit with anyone at our disposal. That's a good thing I did put on Melt, huh? Yep, that's a stun. Mordred Brave Chain. Let's go! My faith was not misplaced. Maybe it was actually? Okay. I was so scared for a moment. It was literally the final hit. Oh my gosh. Mordred, you scared me with that. I was just like, wait a moment, he's got 3,000 health life, how much is the last hit gonna do? Okay, it did 4,000. Thank you! I was worse than my faith wasn't misplaced with the crit stars, but... Okay. Thank you, Mordred, for doing 50,000 damage with that Brave Chain. Good on you. Good on you. Right. So let's see how this ended up. It's over, Vlad the Third. You've lost. Indeed, that was surely a bone-shattering blow. Your sword is every bit the equal of my spear. Ha ha! Only an immortal vampire could survive such a powerful strike. So clearly, I cannot. Before you go, I want you to tell me. It seems I let my passion get the better of me. I should have not said that. If you wish to know, then hurry to the chapel. Your servant, the archer from Chaldea, awaits you there. So this is where Archer ended up. It is fortunate we were able to find him, however. Why does he not come out of his own accord? He must be aware Master is here. And surely any servant of Dave would come immediately to his aid. You have every right to be suspicious, Knight of the Sun. That man is not to be trusted. Ally or not, I would not wear my guard around him if I were you, here on Seraph. You will be absorbed the moment you reveal any sign of weakness, no matter who you are. Remember that.
Goodbye, Uncle. Let's hurry to the chapel. The archer from Chaldea, eh? The one with twin blades and a red coat, was it? What a joke. But if you insist he joins us, I'd be okay with that, after I give him a good beating. I doubt he'll be of any help in battle, but we can always use another meat shield. Now come on, run! I don't have the best memories of that chapel, but I guess we don't have any other place to rest, do we? I think there was some private rooms on the second floor too, so okay.
Count Vlad's warning does concern me, but Dave cannot afford to wait any longer. Let us go inside. After all, we have no less than 3 capable servants between us. It should be well within our means to deal with whatever awaits us. Indeed.
Which is very reassuring. Okay, no pals. You know what? Let's fit this in, because then we have the last blip for the next episode, I think. So, let's have a kick. We're here, Archer, and we know you're here too. Show yourself. Is it? That's not the one we know. It technically is, but it's not.
So, you managed to take down Vlad. I figured you'd be able to do that much.
Archer!
Yeah, it's me. You sure took your time getting here, Dave.
You look a lot different than from when we last met.
Whoa!
What the hell? This isn't funny. Hurry up and change back. Where'd that pompous Dot and Juan wannabe go? I couldn't care less about him, but that doesn't mean I didn't want to at least see his stupid punchable face again. How do you plan on serving this maiden's heart?
Looks like you've got history of that other me. That's a shame. That guy ticks me up too. But as you can see, I'm not him. You can thank BB for switching us out.
I can't believe this. He didn't do a single thing the way I wanted him to. Wait, is that it? Okay, no, there's more. So that's everything that's happened so far.
I know, I've been watching from the church roof. You're lucky you made it out of the chest alive. That alter ego is going to be tough to beat unless you have what BB called the key to her heart. It is hardly any concern of mine, but I was not aware that Chaldea was home to heroic spirits such as you. You mean ones who aren't heroic at all? Let's just say our interests happen to align. Don't worry, I'm not planning on making friends. I see, that is a shame. As a fellow archer, I was hoping we would at least get along.
Just forget about him. He's been hiding out here all this time because he's too scared to go out. The important thing right now is that you get some rest. Go choose a room, then sleep for 6 hours. That ought to replenish your magical energy. Don't worry, you won't get digitized as long as you have vitality. On that note, we'll use this as our base while we explore Seraph. Got it, Dave?
Got it! Finally! A safe room! Resting up, huh? Before you do that, I have some information. There's a terminal hidden behind the altar, and it looks like it contains some kind of report. But it's locked down in such a way that it is impossible for servants or alter egos to open. So if you come across a key that can open it, you should. I bet there's some kind of clue hidden inside.
A report? Why would that be kept at the chapel?
It was really well hidden. Whoever they had working here must have been pretty paranoid. Well, this is a chapel after all. It was surely a valuable source of support for any devout personnel. Priests offer a way for people to unburden themselves in secret. Ordinarily, we should not attempt to meddle in such matters, but... But in this case, doing so could offer a clue as to what is happening here at Seraphix. There you have it, Dave. We should try and look for this passcode during our expedition. But right now, you need sleep. Fortunately, there are enough rooms here for all of us to rest.
Does everyone include that alter ego? Don't you think that's a little unsettling, Dave? I mean, you know the alter egos have been going around slaughtering everyone in Seraphix, right? So why are you bringing one along? I still don't understand why she's even... Good point. I wouldn't feel safe entering sleep mode knowing humans are nearby either. Don't worry, I'll rest up outside. I don't have to worry about Seraph disintegrating me after all. Oh, well, if you wouldn't mind, that would be reassuring.
You can stay here too, Meltrolus.
What are you getting sentimental for? Don't worry, I'm used to things like this.
So you mean to prove your innocence by taking a step back? Is that your game, Meltrolus?
Don't read so much into it. I just want to sleep where none of you will bother me. I'll come wake you up in 6 hours, and we can resume exploring Seraph then. You should head up to the second floor too. I'll leave once I've seen you off.
Okay. Sleep well, Meltrolus. Gosh. She doesn't want to admit the fact that she actually cares about us in some way. That's what it feels like. Right. Okay, exchange the sacred money you collect from mission rewards for gate keys. Each gate key will unlock a new quest. Collect sacred money and unlock new quests. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. Probably off screen though, but let me just double check. Yeah, we can't continue because we have to get that key. Oh hey, we're back at this scene. Why? Well, I have a feeling that there's going to be some extended dialogue if we choose the second option. So, let's do so. There's something near that wall.
What is it? What's near the wall?
Because I'm really curious about this myself, honestly. It's weirdly haphazard.
Looks that way, yes. Some sort of ceramic something must have been smashed there. That archer probably knocked it over. At any rate, it's none of your concern, really.
I guess not.
It's just a little mess. Forget about it. Now hurry up to the second floor before Tristan throws some more shade my way. Okay, sleep well, my little master puppet. Even if you can't do anything else useful, you can at least rest up and feel better, right?
Oh, I feel bad about kicking you out still.
That's just like you, isn't it? Noticing her even though you have no idea what's going on. Thank you, Master. I'm glad at least someone noticed her, even if only what remains.
Oh. And now we're back at the room. But yeah, just to give you all a brief update as well, I did manage to get everything sorted out for this particular next story node, as in I completed a bunch of missions, but we will be doing that next time. So, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate's Grand Order, and I'll see y'all next time as we continue our digital delve into this realm of Seraph. That changed once again, didn't it? Anyhow, ta-ta for now.